transmitir. Ahora también estoy streameando aquí. Y por lo mismo, también estoy streameando en TikTok. Ok, ahora me puedo ir inclusive a TikTok y acá también estoy streameando.
Wow.
¿Lo estás checando? Ah, ¿verdad? También estoy streameando.
No. Wow. Es
¿Lo estás?
una leyenda del gaming.
Ah, ¿verdad? También estoy streameando. Falta.
No. Wow.
Ah, esta es eterna
Es
repetición porque tengo
una
mil
leyenda del
abiertos
gaming.
varios streams. A ver, silenciar. Silenciar este sitio.
Me salió, me salió el stream de VI.
Eh, voy a abrir
Ah,
acá.
debe.
Me dice si mi audio se escucha bien en alguno de los streams. ¿Puedes ayudarme a checar eso?
Sí. No, en TikTok. A ver,
En la plataforma que quieras.
en la plataforma que quiera.
Sonó bien malote, ¿no?
Ah, pero está bien.
En TikTok se ve bien.
Sí.
No sé por qué me metí a mi teléfono para ver mi stream de manera vertical y no lo veo. Puedes checar el TikTok en Eder Crear
Sí,
porque
voy.
no me veo en stream. Me veo en stream de manera horizontal, pero no en...
Ah, es en horizontal. Bueno, o sea, tú arriba como.
¿Cómo?
Ahí se escucha raro.
Se escucha un chorro de golpe, ¿no? Se escucha interferencia.
Sí.
Eso es lo que he estado escuchando todo este rato. Voy a cerrar Discord, espérame. Hola. Ya. Era el Discord. Puto Discord. Se escucha horrible. Se escuchaba. Ya no se escucha. Ahora por dónde hablo con mi bebé. ¡Ey! ¿Qué pedo, Gibran? Sí se escucha una interferencia rara. Era el Discord. El Discord. Pero ahora estoy en TikTok. Aquí estoy en vivo. Me veo en horizontal, que es lo que me interesa. Y si me voy acá al teléfono, puedo cambiar a otra cuenta, a ver. Y estoy en vivo. Y aquí me ven vertical. No, hombre, qué puta madre, güey. A huevo, güey. No, hombre, estoy. ¡Ah! Puta madre, a huevo, güey. Por fin, güey. O sea, ¿saben qué significa esto? Significa que puedo enseñarles aquí mismo. Ya puedo cerrar aquí el stream, vale, marga. Puedo enseñarles aquí mismo. Este. Canva, güey. Si quisiera, güey. Puedo enseñarles aquí mismo. Y ahora todos, en todos lados, me pueden estar viendo enseñando Canva. En teléfono, vertical u horizontal. A excepción de YouTube. Pero porque YouTube no ha permitido, no ha habilitado esas herramientas. Uf, qué loco, güey. Tal vez luego voy a encontrar la manera de hacer todo al mismo tiempo. Pero la neta ni siquiera necesito hacerlo todo al mismo tiempo. Realmente nada más quería saber si sí se podía hacer y si se puede hacer. Y... No, hombre, no mames, estoy en shock, güey. Y aparte estoy grabando este stream, güey. Entonces va a salir, no sé si van a salir tanto los clips acá. Creo que puedo... Ah, ya, tengo que grabar. Y hay un máximo de tiempo. Mejor lo voy a cortar porque no sé qué chingados me va a pasar. A esto me refiero. Acabo de grabar esto. Ah, ya, tengo que grabar. Pero se ve bien, güey. Se ve chulo, güey. Al menos 2427 fotogramas cayeron debido a algo. Ok, es porque grabé un clip. Ok, puedo cerrar aquí. No voy a enseñar Canva ahorita, entonces esto lo voy a cerrar también. Solamente estaba haciendo las pruebas. Esta es mi cámara. Esto ya lo puedo esconder. Esto es el tiki-toki. Aquí en vez de Chrome, pudiera poner un videojuego. Eso voy a hacer, güey. Voy a añadir una fuente, captura de videojuego. Y voy a poner un League of Legends. Chingue su madre, ¿no? Ah, puedo cerrar esto. Y ya una vez que tenga las claves de TikTok, voy a poder streamear todo desde el print, que es como el OBS. Que vergas, me dieron como 20,000 cosas. Tryndamere victorioso. Órales. No me interesa, güey. Jamás pongo esas cosas. Voy a cerrar esto de acá. Añadir fuentes, captura de juego, añadir. Creo que otra cosa que pude haber hecho.
¿Qué tal un truco
Otra cosa que
de
pude haber hecho
magia?
es que. ah, el único chat que no estoy viendo directamente es el de Instagram.
Te salió el tiro por la culata.
Pudiera cortar el stream de Instagram, pero la neta quiero ver cómo se ve, güey, para después sacar el stream completo. Porque quiero saber si pudiera streamear en Instagram esto, güey. No creo, güey.
30 segundos
O sea, no en este
para
canal, al
los
menos.
súbditos.
7, 48, 49, 50.
La alegría no flaquea.
3, 2,
Se han
1.
generado súbditos.
Me puse 2 cajas a lo pendejo ya.
Ahora no me ves. Un poco.
Ok, voy a
más
cortar el stream de acá.
cerca.
Lo corté de Instagram para ver si está mejor.
Marchad, 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 marchad. Allá vamos.
Otra sangre, papi. Está bien. Iba a flashear. Y esto sí se está transmitiendo por TikTok. Horizontal y verticalmente. Uy.
Marchad, marchad, marchad.
¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde vino? ¿Por qué no vino?
Ahora no me
Ok. Ya vi que se estaba verguiendo ya, no pasa nada. Ay.
marchad, 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 marchad.
Ha muerto un enemigo.
Te salió el tiro por la culata. No será divertido.
Ok, ya me voy.
¿Ahora me ves? Ahora no me ves.
Ya me voy, ahora sí, pa.
Un poco más cerca.
Algo que no estaría mal.
Marchad, 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 marchad.
Ha muerto un aliado.
que había alguien acá.
Todo ser vivo es mi súbdito.
¿Hoy qué es? ¿Martes? Todavía no lo inicio.
Te salió el tiro por la culata.
Fuck, ahorita le contesto. Ahorita que termine el stream. Por mientras voy a cerrar.
Esto será divertido.
Ha muerto un enemigo.
Esto será divertido.
Racha del enemigo. Ha muerto un enemigo.
Adiós. Vientos. No sé qué chingada está haciendo el top ahí metido, güey.
Poco más cerca.
Vientos. Vientos. ¿Qué pedo mis habilidades, mana? Está cabrón, güey.
Te salió el tiro por la culata.
Su equipo ha destruido una torreta. ha sido destruida.
Un poco más cerca.
Tu equipo ha destruido una torreta.
Te salió el tiro por la culata.
Muerto un enemigo.
Muerto. Ok.
Esto será divertido.
Ya voy a terminar el stream de TikTok porque no hace falta. Porque esto ni siquiera estoy en mis cuentas.
Racha de asesinatos.
¿Ahora me ves? Ahora no me ves.
Tu ha destruido una torreta.
No mames, estoy re loco, güey.
Destrucción.
Allá vamos. Te salió el tiro por la culata.
Tu ha destruido una torreta. Racha de asesinato.
A la verga. Podríamos hacernos varón fácilmente.
Imparable.
Se están confiando. Mira, mira ese güey. ¿Qué hace allá adentro, güey?
Tu equipo ha destruido una torre.
Poco más.
Tu equipo ha destruido un inhibidor. Tu equipo ha destruido una torre.
Te salió el tiro por la culata. Marchad, 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 marchad.
Jamás, jamás podré dejarla. Mi vida es una canción.
I'm going to go over our subreddit because the subreddit is, ooh, let me say, popping off a bit, folks. Subreddit getting big over here. We got a few.
Oye, nada más voy a comprobar que todo sigue en línea. Que todo sigue en línea. Todo en línea. Que todo sigue en línea. YouTube. Oye, tiene muy poco delay, eso me encanta, güey. Eder. En YouTube es donde más delay tiene, eso sí.
We got a few.
Tu equipo ha destruido un inhibidor. Tu equipo ha destruido.
Te salió el tiro.
Estoy viendo mi stream mientras hago stream. Ok, se ve bien. Pasa nada. En el vertical.
You 700, 600 upvoted posts. So if you guys haven't already, do me a favor. Please join up on the subreddit. And if you take a look at our subreddit, you'll notice quite a few posts are about unpaid intern. In fact, unpaid intern thoughts, unpaid intern thoughts, unpaid intern review. Basically, a lot of people, unpaid intern feedback, have a lot of opinions about unpaid intern. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Unpaid intern thoughts. Personally, one of my favorite shows conceptually and with how it played out to date, but the advertising was straight ass. Had no idea of the format from the trailer, didn't know if it was even live or pre-recorded from this, and I feel like the lower viewership reflects this and how late it was announced. Stream ended up being smooth and funny and hope it continues and Stays played his role perfectly, just advertise better, brother. Okay, I've seen a lot of this. And I don't know where the fuck the audacity comes from, but I actually commend you guys for your delusion. Because you guys are, frankly, delulu. What do you mean low viewership? Bitch, I had 50,000 people watching. I'm sorry, Jogger Nogger. What are you rocking? 50,000's good. I'm happy with 50,000. What are we talking about here? We posted the video asset the moment it was available because we filmed a specific video announcement to announce the show itself. Uploaded it here. 1.1 million views. We uploaded it on the clip channel as well. It got 500,000 views. That's good. I'm happy with that. I feel like that's a good announcement. And then, unfortunately, the day before the show, we had to change the time of the show to an hour earlier. Outside of my control. It was something we had to do. So I moved that an hour earlier. I also dropped a YouTube community post on Instagram. And here's the biggest piece of info of all. And I looked this up just because I was like, damn, does these motherfuckers have a point? Because that's what you should do. Every time someone criticizes you, you should be like, do they have a point? Are they cooking? So I looked up the info. And if you go back to what this show is a spiritual successor of, let's go back to what this show is a spiritual successor of, which is Mogul Money. We'll notice the first episode of Mogul Money peaked at about the same viewership, 55,000 views for the first episode of Mogul Money at the very end. So we're doing about as good as the show that this is a spiritual successor of. By the way, that Mogul Money episode did pretty fucking good on YouTube, which is what ultimately matters. Because, like, frankly, I don't care that much about how well the video does as a live stream with live viewership. I care more about the much larger audience, which is the VOD. And so the VOD is actually already doing quite well. We have almost 1 million people who watched it. And then I think the edited version, which Prezzo's going to do a number on, will get even more views.
Back to you, cutie.
Yeah, back to you. So anyway, I've seen this a lot, but I don't know if I necessarily agree with it at all. I genuinely didn't know if it was going to be live stream. Now, I did notice this was an issue. I noticed some people weren't sure if it was going to be a live stream or if it was going to be a video or what have you. But I think the issue that I realized is that it's really hard to explain what unpaid intern is without doing one of two things. One, saying, hey, this is a ripoff of Taskmaster, which is not what I'm trying to do or get across as a message. It is obviously inspired by Taskmaster, which I've said. But I think it has its own vibe and will continue to carve out its own vibe. And so I tried to not just fucking lean in to stealing or just relating it purely to that. And then the second thing is that it's a lot easier to explain what it is after the first one's been done. So now that we have episode 1 done, episode 2, you're like, oh, dude, what's unpaid intern? You'd be like, oh, watch this.
Hello, welcome to Unpaid
And then
Intern,
it's
the
really
show
easy
where
to
I
do.
try
So I think that's a general issue that you have with the first of anything. And every future episode will be easier to explain. Yeah, so I see a couple people complaining about that, but I think that resolves itself. And then I just don't know if I agree with the advertising point, because I think ultimately it got as many views as Mogul Money, and I never had that complaint with Mogul Money. Unless the argument is that I should just be getting more views. Why not advertise it weeks in advance? Well, we filmed the trailer for it the week before, but it's just a lot of work. I think you're just underestimating the amount of work that goes into like a trailer, right? So like we had the concept for the trailer, we filmed the trailer, we got Coots there, but that was also in the middle of like filming the tasks and editing the tasks down and then doing rehearsal for the live show. And then also like doing the day-to-day shit. But again, I'm happy with the viewership. Jobs, not tasks. Jobs, not tasks. The show will be monthly, yeah. Jobs, not tasks. Jobs, not tasks. The show will be monthly, yeah. Jobs, not tasks. Unpaid Intern. Unpaid Intern might be the best Ludwig Offbrand show yet. The format of the recorded offline then reviewed live is perfect, refreshing. The little Easter eggs and random funny things you notice while watching, like German in the background, was good. Can't find anything to dislike. Hope they continue. Bro, them not addressing the barrel of lube was hilarious. Wasn't it cool? I don't know if you guys watch a show that. I think a lot of you guys noticed that was our stream room. That was our stream room that you guys bought. So it had the bronze wolf, we had the lube barrel, we had the Jesus died for our sins. We had everything, man. We had everything. I could never tell if Schlatt was genuinely upset or not. No, I think he was fine. Because at the end of the day, his daddy owns the company. Stans did a great job. Stans did a great job, which is what I was hoping would happen, or you know what I believed. Because he's like such a lover of Taskmaster 2 that I thought he'd be really good at that role. And I think he did really well. I think he was funny, man. I was laughing. His Wawa joke, his Canadian a boot joke, there were cringe jokes on paper, but the delivery was so good it made me laugh out loud. It's great. It's also Taskmaster. He's doing Taskmaster. I know this is on purpose. It's 100% yoink and twisted from Taskmaster, without a shadow of a doubt. But I feel like it will have its own identity. I think Taskmaster is a show that I would never be able to replicate, just outright. Like, there's no fucking way. Even down to the fact that British humor is something that I don't think I can capture. Comparing it to Taskmaster is because of the format, but I don't think like the actual viewing experience and the jokes and what we get from it will touch the same things that Taskmaster does. Because I just don't think we can. You know what I mean? Schlatt was funny. Yep. Daniel Thrasher is so hot. Oh, I saw some people like, who's Daniel Thrasher? Daniel Thrasher is a huge YouTuber, guys. He's a fucking really funny sketch YouTuber. Let me show you an example. This is him, and I think we've watched a couple of his videos on stream before. I remember watching this one where he accidentally writes the Office theme song. That was the one that popped off years ago. But he's got damn near 5 million subscribers. What if you got Channing Tatum on the next episode? That's, you know what? That's an idea. What if I just simply got Channing Tatum? We could, you know, I could consider. Hey, this is my invite to Channing Tatum right now if you're watching this. Channing Tatum, you are invited on to Unpaid Interns. Unpaid Intern thoughts. Overall, I think this subreddit is being a bit too whiny about the show. I loved it. I think there was audio issues, but obviously they know about it and will fix it. Stands dynamic with the contestants, led to great bits. If I were to have recommendations, I would make the final task more interesting than blowing a bubble. I feel it brings the contestants back to react to a video, and blow a bubble seems like bad use of their time, and seeing the shit live would be a blast. Overall, I trust Offbrand to make improvements. Here's what I've noticed throughout my career as a streamer / YouTuber is y'all generally complain or give room for improvements when something's good, and that is a good thing. Like, I actually have no problem if, like, if you sit on your fucking ass and you watch a show and then you're like, man, I would change a live task. It means you're invested enough in the product that you are actively thinking of changes you would make to make the show better. So I've never been bothered by that. And if you are someone who's like fucking sitting on your ass, you know, armchair quarterback saying, well, you know what the fucking production company should do? They should fix the audio, without understanding like a percentage of audio. I'm 0% offended. I think ultimately it is just a sign off that you like the show enough that you want it to get better. And I also like the fact that the show can and will get better. Because if you remember the first episode of Mogul Money, dude, it wasn't good. I mean, it wasn't good straight. It was a bad episode. Like, live. Compared to the last episode. And we got better every time. But we had a bunch of audio issues on our first episode of Mogul Money that we resolved in post. And then we also had like some awkward silences in the live version. The edit down is going to be a lot better, the same way it was for Mogul Money for Unpaid Intern. And then each progressive episode will be better. So I think that's all I got for that, for Unpaid Intern. Obviously it's a version of Taskmaster and it won't be close to the original show, but I thought it was a decent attempt. Yeah, so like this type of conversation. Now, candidly, although I don't mind, and I encourage people to give their unsolicited thoughts, I don't read it, or I don't put too much stock into it, because I know in my mind better than you what was wrong with the show. Like, everything that you've thought of for the show, I've watched the show over 3 times already, and then also lived it. I've thought of. So I think I have a lot of ideas on how to improve it, but I'm gonna run what I think's best as opposed to to what y'all think is best. Don't say wow. I mean, I think that makes sense. Bro, gas us up to tell us our opinions don't matter. No, I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm saying, like, I trust my own criticisms of my own. I feel like I'm much harsher on myself than you guys would ever be on me. And I would trust my... ever is getting people to do the fucking shows. Jerma's a little tough. I mean, Jerma would be an amazing contestant. He'd be fucking probably top 3 people I could think of off top. It'd be like Jerma, Joe Biden, and Jack Black. If I could. I think it'd be amazing. I mean, I think Joe would be bad, but no. He's the creative director for the show, and I don't think it reflected in the credits, but like he's the guy who comes up with the tasks or the jobs. Fuck the jobs. I think there might be a thread. If there's not already a thread, okay, don't type it in chat right now, because for me it personally has to be Channing Tatum. Okay, I'll lock that in mind. Look, don't put it in this chat right now, because I'm not gonna remember any of this. It's gonna be one ear out the other. Do me a favor, fucking go to the subreddit, make a thread about here are my dream guests for the show, and then fill the comments, and then I'll look at it, and I will actually look at it. You know, Pirate Software. You know what I'd love is like and no, I don't mean zero offense. I mean this in a very complimentary way to Pirate Software. I would love like a fucking boomer ass nerdy group, like Northern Lion, Pirate Software, Sam from Wendover Productions type beat. You know what I mean? Something like that. But I'm just saying shit out loud. I'd have to confirm it all. What if one of the jobs was paying for all the parking in LA? Wow, that sounds like $1 million idea. I think the idea might be too good that we should save it for somebody else, because I feel like I would waste such an amazing idea. Ludwig re-gifting our Amazon purchases. Oh, okay. All right. Wait, are you guys mad at me? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me come clean. You guys bought me a lot of stuff on Amazon. I lost a lot of bets. And one of the bets I lost is that I had to make Etoile in a Bro vs. Bro, because I lost, a $1,000 mystery box of American things. And so, you know, I had some basic things. Like I got him a denim jacket. I got him a Celtics jersey. I got him like a Pop-Tarts Feastables bar. I got him a gun. Classic American things. But I still had some room left over. And I'm walking around my house, and I happen to see a book on how to use your cum as an ingredient in different foods. And I'm like, I don't want that anymore. So I threw that in there. I happen to see a mug that says, thanks for all the orgasms. I'm like, I don't need that anymore. Lamau, they were his purchases to do with what he wished. Okay, nitpick on my use of inclusive language. What on earth are you talking about? I'm getting told off and downvoted because I use the word hour to refer. Okay, look, guys, I don't care about the Reddit beef. I don't care about the Reddit beef. I moved on from the Reddit beef. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. To be honest, it's not that surprising. He does an Amazon stream every 6 months or so, and being a creator at his size, companies are probably sending him stuff all the time. At a certain point, if he doesn't get rid of some of the of it all, it'll start to clutter. I know he recently auctioned off a bunch of items. Usually what I do is I either wait till the end of the year, and then I do a yard sale. We've done that a couple years now. I think last year, it was right around this time, we did a yard sale for Make-A-Wish. We raised $100,000, $120K, I think, which is a lot of the stuff you guys buy. I probably will do the same thing this year, but I probably will also continue re-gifting some of these, because I also have to make a gift pack for Sea Dog and for Papa Plots. I owe a couple of boxes, so I got to do those too. It's actually sick he's not just throwing them away. You are the GOAT, Ludwig. You are my king. Keep being you and never change for nobody. You are my North Star. I'd be lost without you. Never leave me. Okay. Mom Crusher. A little bit heavy. A little bit overbearing there. It felt like Ludwig was asking for help on stream. I think I read this one. Right? Did I read this one? Sup, everyone. If this post crosses the line, feel free to delete it, but let's say posting here was the best way to... Anyway, you're just offering me free Japanese lessons, which is very nice, because you work at a company that does that. I have a Japanese teacher. We're working through some textbooks. I think he's good at his job, albeit he has one drawback. He's incredibly horny, and I walked in on having sex. Also, I don't know if you guys saw this. I made a YouTube short about this. Today, I'm late to my lesson. Totally my fault. I go into my lesson, and I see his camera, and it's on, but nothing's on the screen. But I...
No, güey, estás pendejísimo, no, esta partida estaba para morirme, güey.
I hear two muffled voices. But imagine I'm shirtless. Let me follow up. I had a Japanese lesson after this short came out. And you're going to notice one of the comments on this short. A couple are funny. Ludwig's teacher's literally Jiraiya. Your teacher's living the life. Giga Chad. Your teacher sounds dope. Teacher sounds chill. But if you keep scrolling, you'll find somebody who says, wait, is this him? I am the teacher. Is this him? I can't tell if this is him or not. But somebody in these comment sections is a student of my teacher. And so they narked. After that short came out, one of my viewers happens to have the same Japanese teacher, and they sent my Japanese teacher my YouTube short talking about how I walked in on him. And so my most recent class this week, I'm like, what up? And he's like, what up? And I'm like, not much. And he's like, I saw one of your YouTube videos. And I was like, no! Nervous that he might be mad at me for telling that story. And then he pauses, and he'll be like, damn, you have a big channel I never knew. Funny story. Anyway, we should do some YouTube together. And now, after every lesson, he's like, you'll have to tell me how to do YouTube and TikTok. And I'm like, bro, I don't speak Ukrainian. I don't know if I can figure that shit out, but all right, it is what it is. But he was about it. He was about it. And now, because he found my YouTube channel, he's always like, you're very rich, aren't you? And I'm like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm doing quite well. And he's like, oh. And then he'll be like, is it cool? And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of cool, yeah, I guess. I can't get out of it now. I can't get out of it. Lud's alma mater stealing from him? Hydration station. Wait, that does look like Mogi. That looks so much like Mogi. This event is open to Barrett. The honors college students join us in Barrett's suite and learn about the importance of staying hydrated. Dude, this is Mogi, no? Do we have a Mogi walking, whistling? Is this Mogi? This looks exactly like Mogi. Also, what the fuck is this event? Am I crazy? What the fuck is this? Hydration station? What are they doing in this event? They're talking about water and that you should drink it? If you don't know, Barrett at Arizona State University is reserved for the honors students. So you need a certain GPA maintaining like a 3.5, I think, to stay in the college, the specific Barrett's college. And to even get in, you need to have a very good GPA test scores. Why the fuck are the smart-ass people just figuring out you need to drink water? Aren't you supposed to be smart as fuck? How? Alright, whatever, man. Whatever. I always thought Barrett kids were fucking overrated, man. I was never in Barrett. They were too good for me. Too good for me! Question mark. Me IRL. I can only drink.
Se ve mi pantalla, güey. Se ve mi pantalla, güey. ¿Por qué no se ve? Cheto. A ver. ¿Por qué no se ve mi pantalla? A ver. Así ya se ve. No, todavía no se ve. Sí está bien. cómo desactivar. Me la mamá desactivando esta pendejada. Verga, güey, me sentí bien verde, güey. Oye, a ver, vamos a arreglar esto, güey. ¿Por qué no se puede? Viewers. Perfil de...